Hi, my name is Nuruliana binti Nazri. So today, I would like to present my slide on radionuclide imaging and comparison with the other modalities. So what is radionuclide imaging? So radionuclide imaging is a way of imaging bones, organ and other parts of the body by using a small dose of radioactive chemical. And there are different types of radionuclide chemical that will be used. Okay, but the use of small amount of radioactive materials as a traces help them to diagnose and treat a variety of disease, including cancer, especially for staging. So this is the principle of imaging procedure. For radionuclide imaging, okay, basically it started by administrate radioactive isotope imaged by patient underlying the PET or SPECT scan or the gamma camera. Radiation comes from the inside the body and usually displayed as a sign sequences. For general X-ray, X-rays will penetrate the body and the soft tissue, okay, through the ionizing radiation, which is X-ray, to produce image. Okay, does not use any contrast media or dye throughout the procedure. And the image taken by CR or DR. CR is a computer radiography or even digital radiography lah. Okay, so for CT scan, radiation used to create a cross-sectional images of the body of the patient's body and a comprehensive non-moving imaging of organs, bones and tissues. A contrast media might be used in certain procedures. Okay, so this will create a cross-section of axial, coronal and sagittal images. In MRI, okay, MRI has a very powerful magnet which produce a very strong magnetic field to produce the images. So it is a non-ionizing radiation. Okay, so through MRI, which shows more details on the tissues, muscle and joints. Okay, MRI also has different coil, okay, for each different part. Okay, so we usually use a different coil for different part to scan the images. Okay, last one, ultrasound. Okay, ultrasound has a high frequency sound wave, which is non-invasive technique for internal organs and does not use any contrast media or dye related. Okay, gel is used as a transmitter between the region of the interest and the system monitoring. So this is a few images of radionuclide imaging. So from the anterior, posterior, okay, so we can see the inject site at their radial side. Okay, so the components, okay, for radionuclide imaging, for the components, usually we will label first the radionuclide the radionuclide that we use, okay, and then act as a tracer injection, so image acquisition from the PET cameras, okay, and then the image process and data analysis to come up with the PET images. Okay, for general X-ray, basically the heated filament will emits the electron by the thermionic emission. Okay, so the electrons are accelerated with a high voltage. Okay, and the X-ray will produce when the high speed of electron hit the metal target, and it will hit to the patient's part and produce the X-ray images. Okay, next is the CT scan. So for a basic CT scan, we have a gantry. Okay, gantry with an X-ray fan beam, and then all the data will be acquired from their system, which is at the operating console lah. Okay, and then next one is the MRI. Okay, as we can see, for MRI, we have a console which is control the equipment, and from that drive equipment, we go to the superconducting magnet from the gantry. So there will be 3 layers of coil, which is a grading coil, whole body coil, or a receiver coils. Okay, and from the coils, the data will collect and process the equipment. Okay, so it will come back to the control equipment and give out the images of MRI. Last one is the ultrasound. Usually we have a display, pulse control, keyboard, computer and printer, and of course a transducer. Okay, so we can see the layer of the transducer inside lah. Okay, we usually put a gel on it before the procedure. So image storage of each component: radionuclide imaging, general X-ray, CT scan, MRI, and ultrasound. Usually for now, we store in packs, okay, which is DICOM system. Okay, and usually we will give to the patient through soft copy, CD or DVD, or in some cases, okay, we also will give a hard copy, which is on a film. Okay, advantages versus disadvantages of radionuclide imaging. So advantages, okay, the advantage, first one is the ability to produce imaging in a short time. So there will be increase the patient care with no added radiation towards patient. Okay, able to give early diagnosis of cancer rather than conventional radiology procedures. Early diagnosis of disease with a therapeutic intervention led to better prognosis of the disease towards the patient. However, there will be a few disadvantages also. Okay, radionuclide imaging is a very costly treatment, and using a very latest equipment, and the thing is, the radioactive waste disposed require patient for several steps, like wash hand, okay, flush for 2 or 3 times before leave the toilets. And radionuclide imaging, also known as a long-term adverse effects, okay, towards the patient. Okay, it may take time to dispose the chemical out from the patient's body. Okay, so that's all. Thank you.